Shalom, Laha Alahayim, Nawathan, Kal Halalim, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Racha, Hakwadash. Peace to the gods, giving all praises to Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the head elders of Great Millstone GMS who do well. Salutations and blessings into the hopeful elect scattered abroad. It's your brother Tazapanyah, Banyamya, of the Sons of Yasha Ali camp out here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. With a quick hit through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing is edifying to the elect. This is kind of a response video, but it was kind of long title. So I kind of just made it to mine, and there's a reason for that, because I thought it was the spirit. The elder Malcolm, head elder of the Chicago branch of Great Millstone, he was getting strikes dealing with I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get a strike, but a certain falsifier. And if you know the etymology of those that have a PhD, all right, then you know what I'm talking about. And it's funny because his last name is the same color, all right, of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, a nice dark to light mahogany. I'll use that. And he be with Haman, whole cab. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, he was like, what? Because YouTube, the famine of the word is coming. Matter of fact, let's just get that real quick. Let's go to the book of Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11, and it says, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." All right. So, see, the scriptures say that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Okay, so the words are life when broke down and taught correctly. All right. So this is why this truth has expounded, is increasing so much, because even with the Israelites living in hell, whether it's of any camp, one West type camp or whatever, the traffic, the internet traffic to it is so great because the words that the prophets are speaking is life, you see. But there are more false prophets out there than true prophets, okay? But even the understanding of, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you the chosen people to the Most High, man. You see what I'm saying? All of this is happening because of our disobedience. Things like that is life, because then you like, oh, things make sense. I know why this is going on, rather than confusion, because the Most High is not the author of confusion. All right, so I thought it was the spirit, because I want to say yesterday I got an email from one of my first videos when I even started this, when I got out the prison house, around almost 2 years ago. All right, I was doing book reviews, which is crazy because I was out here in Colorado Springs, and I remember more than anybody else, the elder Malcolm back in like 2015, 2016, and going into these historical and secular texts to prove that we, the Israelites, he had like a brownish garment on, the what's the name? The camera was like pointing to the side of his face, kind of, or whatever, and then he'll show you the book, and you'll go into it and read into it, and I'll be like, yo, all of this is in books, and it kind of excited, the reading. And we know that, through the making of many books is much weariness of the flesh, roughly paraphrasing. So the main book you have to be in is the scriptures. But, all these other books, right, is just a confirmation that the scriptures does not contradict itself. So I got an email from YouTube that they took one of my videos down when I did a book review on this book right here. All right, Behold the Pale Horse. And I'm not going to, go into it because I don't want this video to get taken down, but it was just it was just crazy to me, you know what I'm saying, how that um that happened. And then with him, he getting strikes. So now he's going on to say subscribe to the TikTok, because this TikTok is very edifying. And I hope that mine is edifying as well, because I kind of stick to a certain topic, which is current events, filtering it through the scriptures, what I feel like is essential to understand and know in these times regarding the mark of the beast, which is the final major prophecy to come, Jacob's trouble, which would happen right when that happens. You know what I'm saying? Because all hell is going to break loose when they're trying to push this chip on every single living being on Earth, human being on Earth, and World War III, which the climax would be these hypersonic, multi-thermonuclear-equipped intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, as then Yahushua returning with this great army of angels to destroy and to save the elect of Israel. All right. So, this family word definitely, and TikTok is almost on its way out anyway. Because I always said it was spiritual that Moab want to name it TikTok. You feel me? I don't know if that had to do with the falling of America as an empire or what, you know? But I'm trying to find the exact thing that I think that was the main thing I was talking about, which I'm just gonna show it. See if I can find it real quick in this book on why they probably took it down. Because I'm trying to remember what exactly the email said. All I remember, I was like, why are they taking down a video two some odd years ago? So this whole internet is gonna go away. All these people, you feel me, that want to have the prophets really do the heavy work. You see what I'm saying? Um, to know what's going on, because they don't, follow the news, and they don't do this, they don't do that. When that shit gets taken away, people are going to be trying to figure out, what's next. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to be very, very heartbreaking, so to speak, for these people, because it's a famine of the word of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Because we have the why I can't find it in this book, man. Hold on. We're gonna have the through the Spirit, of course, Lord willing, of course, the know-how, to get through all this trouble, that is all this wrath that's coming upon the earth, man. And it's going to get very serious very quickly. Okay, very serious very quickly. Because we be having to say this, the Agenda 21, Agenda 2030. All right, that's what they're trying to push. Basically saying if 2030 hits, right? If 2030 hits, they're trying to be like they will have full control over the whole world. That's what Agenda 2030 is a completion of the New World Order. Now, 2030 is not going to, here we go, is not going to come. Revelation 12 and 12. Matter of fact, let's read that. And then we'll close it out. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. See, these people are destroying the earth and the sea, man. Look at all these train derailments, right? Going into the waters, fucking up the soil, right? Pesticides and things of that nature. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Who's this devil? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. So here it is right here. This is what I was kind of breaking down, and I'm not going to say it, but as you can see it, you can see it, right? Now it's funny, right? How many people has actually gotten in trouble? A bit of Keisha, right, who got an iPhone, and she got what Apple calls an AirTag, right? And it has a magnet, and you could put it on somebody's car, and you can track them. And notice what it just said in there, right? Tag, 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 tag. You're it. All right, it's on you. You see what I'm saying? Like, so the point is like, this is just like Elder Apostle Ball always say, right? It's all about control. It's all about power, and it's going to be in an electronic, tag, a a digital all, as Elder Apostle Tahar says. You see what I'm saying? Your loyalty to your master to show that you love them. All right, and these things is going to come so quickly, and all chaos is going to come so quickly. You see what I'm saying? That people that thought that they wouldn't have taken it if they wasn't fully rooted with this truth and have faith that is a gift that is given unto you, as the scripture says, and they're not going to make it, man. They're going to take it. You know. So, like I said, the YouTubes is eventually going to go down. You know what I mean? I remember back in the day, you could just talk. Now you got to use the code words and this and that and the third. But see, and that's another reason why they bringing out artificial intelligence. It's not no person that is going through and watching this and watching that. All right. They watch a couple of videos. They see the pattern of how we talk. They put it in the algorithm. All right. Then they let AI do the heavy work. Then AI gives them a report based on, oh, well, this video and this video and this video, or this person, they have a pattern and a frequency of using the code words that you put into my algorithm. All right. Because remember, these AIs talking to you now. It's not no just computer type shit. It's like a conversation. So then they're talking to the computer like, oh, thanks, AI. You see what I'm saying? Now they can, have that list of, what's on what. And matter of fact, I said I was going to close out on that. Now I'm going to close out on second Esdras, because this is a big one right here. This is second Esdras 16 and 70, and it reads, for there shall be in every place. See, it didn't say in just certain places, every place, man. All right. And in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right. So, I mean, it could be a physical and a digital. You see what I'm saying? They in the cities, physically, they're going to know who's what, and on digitally, because people is trying to hide themselves with certain this and certain that. In every place, man, there's going to be a great insurrection. So there's no wonder that this Restrict Act is coming about, right? The so-called TikTok ban, all right? Santa Claus, Klaus Schwab, basically saying he got an army of people to do what? To censor the internet and everything. See, the internet was created through the spirit for this truth to come out. But remember, this is the same truth that is going to what does it say in Second Thessalonians? That is going to consume, right, the wicked. You know what I'm saying? The man of sin, all right, by the spirit of his mouth. You see, which is the prophets. And the prophets is out here not giving him rest, man. They making videos every day. Every day, almost every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes. If you were to subscribe to every GMS and offshoot GMS camp brother, you see what I'm saying? It would almost seem overwhelming. You see what I'm saying? Of the truth that's getting pushed out every single day, nonstop on the block. You know what I mean? So it says, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So, because why do you think we do what we do? Because we fear the Lord. So those that fear the Lord is actually going to do what he says. You see what I'm saying? That's why it says in Ecclesiastes, all right, for the whole duty of man, all right, to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. All right. And we know one of the commandments that Yahweh Shah gave unto his disciples was to feed his sheep. All right. And and this is what we doing as a disciple of Yahweh Shah, a disciplinary, a pupil, a student. You see what I'm saying? All right. So, Lord willing, some of y'all probably came over here off of TikTok. Others, I'm putting it to because I just do little weekly current events or whatever. But TikTok, everything is about to be shut down, bro. You see what I'm saying? And kind of like how Elder Malcolm has said, I do this and I love doing this, but on the other end, the balance, because remember, false balance is an abomination to the Most High. I hate doing it because it shows that we still under the rulership, the times of the Gentiles is not still fulfilled yet. Because eventually you want to kind of be in the spirit of not wanting to do this anymore, right? because we want to get back to our original glory. We don't want to go off. We want to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? We want to be in the new covenant. You know, we're teaching people about the Lord. And in the new covenant, it says, you shall not tell a brother, know the Lord, know the Lord, know the Lord, for they all shall know the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, we hasten the day of Yahweh Shah coming back, all right, to deliver the elect, Lord willing, we have that number. You see, and we're not going to be teaching anymore when that chip is pushed. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be moving in the spirit on wherever the Most High sends us. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's going to be, all hell is going to be breaking loose. You know what I mean? And, you know, just having faith that his servants shall eat. You know, but they shall be hungry, and his servants shall drink, but they shall be thirsty, man, because we actually deposited a lot of spiritual shekels into the bank of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and in that time, when needed to make that bank run, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be able to withdraw, you know what I'm saying? Those spiritual miracles, so to speak, you know. Not to, you know, a quick little metaphor, you know what I'm saying? But we doing this for a reward, and the Most High told us the reward is coming, so there's no problem of wanting that. You see what I'm saying? He said everything, you know, that this is the same spirit that the apostles had. They had the same spirit. Yo, we forsaken all of this. What shall we receive? You know what I'm saying? They understood the principle of reciprocity, man. You know what I mean? I mean, it was from the beginning. The Most High said, if you listen to me, then all these blessings shall come upon you. Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15 or 14, something like that. You see? So that was an incentive, just like how intercourse with your wife feels astronomically good, right? It was a biological incentive to be fruitful and multiply. You see what I'm saying? But Jake, through their wise to do evil, but you know, foolish to do good, they want to make little loopholes and shit like that. This is the same reason why, well, I could do this and I could do that and still not get away with it, but still get the good feeling, you know, or when it comes to the sacrifices, you see, well, I can sin and do this and do that as long as I got enough money to have a certain amount of pigeons or this and that and the third, that I could go to the high priest, you see, the Levites, and you know what I'm saying, and I'll be good in the eyes of the Most High. The Most High sees everything. You see what I'm saying? You we see why we need a savior, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong from having the good pleasures that the Most High created for us, man. All right, but there is a problem when we try to lean upon our own understanding. All right, we should be doing things according to the right, perfect will on the right hand side of righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So I'm gonna leave it right there, under 20 minutes, man. All right, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Achad. Till the next time, Yasha Allah, Mashapaka, Shalom, Laha Lahayim, man. Shalom.